Welcome to Problem Solve, the podcast where me and a special co-host solve all your problems really easily, probably.
Problems? Are you kidding me? I don't have any problems. Okay, I might have a few, but I can work on them with you. Come on.
Hi, Alex.
Hi, Jeff. Hi.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going. I'm a little congested. Is
Yeah.
the word I'm looking for.
Yeah. How has that affected your energy?
A little low energy. I feel like my
low.
brain's all congested.
It's a little foggy.
Just a dumb girl over here.
Just dumb girl brain.
I'm just a dumb girl. I don't know. So we'll see how this podcast goes. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I haven't really checked in with myself all day.
Oh, take a second.
Just been sort of on autopilot,
Mm-hmm.
doing my thing.
Yeah, just doing that thing.
Doing that thing.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no. Oh, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I came up with this question. I did not steal it from another podcast.
Oh, good for
which
you.
I routinely get accused for doing.
Sure.
And I do that.
And you
I
do that. Yeah.
I do that.
Yeah.
Okay. First, before I ask this question, do you
Okay.
know what getting red pilled means?
My understanding is
Mhm.
that it means when you are oh fuck. See, I can't.
I'm not trying to stump you here.
No.
Yeah.
I'm my brain fog. I just
know.
have brain
Your girl
fog.
brain fog.
It's
yeah.
like when you're indoctrinated into alt-righty.
You got it.
You get Joe Rogan.
You get manosphered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Alt-righty, MAGA. And it's happening to our kids. They're getting red pilled.
Oh, all of our kids are getting
Our
red
kids
pilled.
are getting red pilled.
Shit.
It's an
Okay.
epidemic. They hang out on Reddit, whatever. You know, like a
Reddit?
incel sort of thing.
Reddit? Red pilled?
Oh, shit. I see what you did there.
Hmm?
Ooh. The question, Alex,
Yeah, what's up?
is...
Stupid.
This is good. This is good content.
Mhm.
The question is, if you got red pilled,
Yeah.
how did you get there? What is bringing you into it? Like you would never, right? But if you did find yourself
Uh-huh.
red pilled, how did you get there? My answer,
Yeah.
just to give you an example of an answer, do you know who Theo Vaughn is?
Oh, we love Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, he's part of the manosphere.
Sure.
He's
yeah.
best friends with Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I love Theo Vaughn.
Yeah.
I don't ever listen to his podcasts or take in his content, except for on TikTok, I'll see the clips.
Yeah.
And there's a trend going on TikTok
Uh-huh.
that I told you about, I think last time I said, where they're making podcasters into little babies. And so there's this trend where a lot of people are taking Theo Vaughn podcast clips, making him into an adorable little baby.
Yeah.
And I watch it. And I love it. And I think that if I continue to watch those clips, I will then listen to his podcast, which will then end up red pilling me.
Sure.
And then I'm gone. I'm
Yeah.
gone forever, I think.
Yeah, if you just consume content in the form of baby.
Baby Theo Vaughn
Yeah.
will eventually red pill me.
Sure.
Yeah.
I could see that happening for you.
That guy.
What?
He's great.
You should check out some of his stuff.
I'm afraid
No.
about what I'll find. Not that I will enjoy it,
Sure.
but I just want to see him as baby Theo Vaughn. I
Just
don't want to see
forever?
him as a real adult Theo Vaughn.
Some of his stand-up is great.
You know what? I actually fell in love with Theo. I'm like an OG Theo Vaughn head.
Oh, from Road Rules.
Yes.
Yeah.
From MTV Road Rules.
Uh-huh.
And then he was on MTV Challenge for 3 seasons, and he was amazing. He was the best player
Yeah.
on my favorite reality show, The Challenge.
He's great because he does the the social piece and he's got it
Yeah,
all.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's disarming.
He's
he can
very
say
disarming.
some weird shit.
Yeah, he's
and you're
kind of
just
cute.
so endearing.
He's got a mullet.
Yeah.
But it's not even it's not like the mullet where it's business in the front, party in the back. It's just
Isn't it?
it's all party. On Theo Vaughn. It's all party.
It is all party.
It's all
He's all
party.
party. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure, for sure. Yeah. I used to be really into Bobby Lee's podcast.
Oh, and he's friends with Theo.
Yeah, so they were on there all the time.
Is that how you would get red pilled? Through Bobby Lee?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. You had a little bit of time to think about this. What's your way in?
Did they turn Jordan Peterson into a baby? Maybe it would be that. Here's how it would go down. I would I'm trying to be careful here.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Yeah, I do gotta.
You gotta.
Yeah, I would like go on a date with some like intellectual, charismatic person, and we'd be having like a really good time, and then we would have like a deep philosophical conversation,
Sure,
and they'd be like, "Oh, but like, what about?" Jordan Peterson has some good points when it comes to like his, take on archetypes and like really, like the trans thing is like kind of a big deal. And if the dick were that good, then it would be like, you're right.
Wow.
You're right.
Oh,
You're right.
no.
And I am just a girl. I don't know.
So it wouldn't be through like Woody Allen.
Excuse me?
Louis C.K.
No. And neither of them are doing that.
Well, but they're kind of there. They're kind of in that.
What's Woody Allen doing?
Isn't he? Woody Allen, he's canceled.
I mean, he's for sure canceled, but
Yeah.
like he's not talking about anything.
But I feel like he's there.
Like energy.
I feel like energetically he's there.
Listen, I'm fully an Annie Hall sympathizer.
Oh.
I still love Annie Hall.
That might be your way in.
Am I already in?
Are you
Am I
already there?
already indoctrinated in the manosphere?
Yes.
Maybe. I feel like I can be kind of not benefit of the doubty, devil's advocate-y.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Are.
So I could see being like, I don't know, they have some interesting points just to be like controversial, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably how it happened. Or through Baby Theo Vaughn.
Baby Theo Vaughn.
I'm in it for Baby Theo Vaughn.
Y'all need to go check out Baby Theo Vaughn. He's
It's
adorable.
so cute.
So cute.
So cute.
So cute.
This podcast is sponsored by Baby Theo Vaughn.
Yeah. So anyways, I thought that was a fun question. And
Yeah.
I've been waiting to ask you that.
Oh my God, thank you for asking me.
Asked and answered.
Wow.
Asked and answered.
I can't wait to ask everyone that question.
It's a good question.
It is a good question.
Mhm.
It is a good question. I think we have some good questions
Oh,
today.
we do.
Oh, wait. I'm Alex.
Oh, and I'm Jeff, and you're listening to
A Problem Solved.
Problem Solved.
Or do we have to say it at the same time?
Yep. And no, we just try our best.
Okay.
Yeah. And we did. We tried our best.
We
That
did.
was our best.
We did.
You should send us your questions, record your questions at therapyjeff.com/podcast. You can also rate and review us.
Please do.
Only the best.
Leave a comment.
Leave a comment. Share this podcast with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
We love when you do that.
We do.
Smash that subscribe button. And we got a little bit of a trend, a little bit of a topic
We do?
sort of thing today. We have a couple questions. People that are calling in that
Yeah.
are big fans and want to respond to some of our answers.
Oh,
So we're going to respond to them.
great.
Hey, Jeff and Alex. I just wanted to send a message about the whole being attracted to your sibling. It's gross, it's weird, but I use this as a thought experiment in talking to people that are not cool with gay and lesbian and all that kind of relationship stuff. Most people are against it because they think it's gross. I don't think gross is a reason to not let consenting adults do what they want. The whole genetics thing, there is no mandate that anybody you're with you have to have kids with. So I don't think that's a real issue either. We don't do genetic tests before two random people want to have a kid, even though there could be plenty of genetic reasons why they shouldn't have kids. So in more of the abstract thought experiment, I don't think there's a good reason that consenting adults can't do what they want. And I don't think it's a real problem. I think it's a red flag of maybe they have some underlying emotional issues and things like that. So, like, for sure, that girl was awesome for bailing. But in a rhetorical, logical, kind of reasoned out way, I don't think there's any reason that two consenting adults can't do what they want, as gross as we might find it, because plenty of people use gross as a reason that they think like gay people shouldn't get married. So for me, that's not good enough.
Basically, I think that like it's transgressive and it's taboo, and we do have a disgust response to it that's like partially infused in like our biology, right? But this guy's talking about like two consenting adults who are fucking and not having kids.
Right. He's also, like he said, it's like, I just use this as a thought experiment.
Sure.
Well, then, okay, fine. In your thought experiment, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
I get what you're saying. Do it.
In your thought experiment, do it.
Or in real life, do it.
Alex.
I'm going to get in trouble. I mean, but like...
No, hold on. The best part of what's happening currently
is that, am I getting red pilled?
is that you're getting red pilled.
It's happening?
It's happening
Oh, no.
as we speak. But just to like, hold on, Alex,
Go
for
for
a
it.
second. Just to kind of like be a little bit transparent and
Yeah.
just kind of like let everybody in on the joke, why I think this is really silly, is that we already recorded this episode. This is a whole do-over for us. I sent that recorded episode where we answered this very question to Alex. And I was like, what do you think about this, Alex? And Alex was like, absolutely not.
Yeah, it was really bad.
And one of the things that you said was bad was when you were like, just do it.
Here we are again.
Here we are again.
Here we are
and
again.
we're not re-recording, Alex.
I know.
We can't do that.
I know. You know what? I stand by it. Just do it.
Okay. I'm going to just stop this question. We're going to go to the next one.
Wait.
Oh, you got any
No,
more?
I think that we need, okay, so like as a thought experiment, I think that in order for progress to occur, we need transgression, right? Like we need to transgress for progress. But like what progress do we really achieve by like making it socially acceptable to fuck your sibling consensually?
Okay, that's a great point.
That's my point.
I love that point.
End of podcast.
End of podcast. We are red pilled.
What's next?
Oh my God. We're going to go to the next question, but that was maybe one of my favorite moments.
This
in
is
a
your
podcast.
favorite?
I loved how that went.
God.
It was fun. We have fun.
These grooves, they run deep.
Yeah.
We end up in the same place. Jeff, I'm really worried lately.
What are you worried about?
I'm worried luxury's out of reach.
Alex, babe, it is not. Have you heard of Cozy Earth?
No, tell me about Cozier.
I have Cozy Earth sheets. They are so breathable. The reason that I love them is that I overheat, but these sheets are several degrees cooler.
Several degrees
Several
cooler?
degrees. Do you know how soft they are?
Are they buttery soft?
Buttery soft.
Wow. That's a thing that I require in my sheets.
Yes. As do I. They are durable. They will not pill, and that is guaranteed for 10 years, which, real talk, I love that.
That's a really long time.
That's a really, really long time.
So there's this warranty. I hear they maybe have a sleep trial too. Is that right?
It's a 100-night sleep trial. You get to enjoy over 3 months to experience the unmatched comfort of Cozy Earth. If you're not completely in love with your bedding, you can return it hassle-free. Spoiler alert, you will not want to do that.
Wow. Okay. How do I get these Cozy Earth sheets?
Luxury should not be out of reach, Alex. Use code SOLVED for 40% off best-selling sheets, pajamas, and more. Trust me, you will not regret it. That is code SOLVED for 40% off the best-selling sheets, pajamas, and more. Sanctuary awaits at Cozy Earth.
I'm just not trying to boss people's lives.
Okay. All right. You want to go? You want to keep going?
No.
Do you have more to say, Alex?
I should be done.
You're done. Okay. We're going. We're going. Here we go.
Hello, Jeff and Alex. I am the woman who reached out a while ago about trying to convince my boyfriend to go to therapy. I ended up playing your response for him, and it didn't go over super duper well. He felt criticized, which was not what I wanted. I feel like I'm left with a little bit of a relationship pickle that would be helpful to get your advice on. I am training right now to be a therapist, and I brought this to him because I think I'm already naturally more self-aware and self-reflective. And I was worried that in the process of doing my own therapy through training to be a therapist and learning how to be that person for others, that we would just be on completely different playing fields after a little bit. And that type of connection is important to me. The second part is his general self-care to me is part of what I'd like him to become more aware of. And quite frankly, it's leading me to question the relationship. He doesn't exercise a lot, which I've said is important to me. And he continues to drink quite heavily, not in a way where I think he has a problem, but in a way where it's just like demonstrating that maybe there's a values misalignment in terms of how we prioritize self-care. And I don't want to make him seem or feel unsafe in the relationship. And at the same time, this is causing doubt, and this is causing me to lose attraction for him. So, would love to hear your thoughts on, I guess, my meteor response to your response. Thank you.
Hold on,
I
Alex.
have so much.
I know
to
you have so
say.
much. This is how I'm forming empathy with that caller.
Okay, tell me how.
You can do it, or you don't need to do it.
Okay.
I was her when I was in graduate school
Sure.
getting my therapy degree.
Oh, say more about that.
I was like, okay, so I'm like the healthiest person in the world now.
Uh-huh.
Clearly.
Yeah.
Everybody in my life I'm diagnosing with at least access to personality disorders. At least.
Yeah.
At the very least.
Uh-huh.
And I've like leveled up my life so much. I need to find a new person. Oh, there's like I have a supervisor here in Portland who I've been seeing for like 20 years. He used to teach at Lewis and Clark College. He's beloved in the community. He's very smart and wise. And at Lewis and Clark, there's a law school there. It's a good law school. And they used to have this problem where that they noticed in law schools all over the country and in medical schools as well, where these little baby lawyers would get their degree. And once they got their degree, they would break up with their partner. They would divorce their spouse.
This was a thing when I was in grad school.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember some professor being like, oh, you're worried about your relationship? Well, 60% of your relationships will fail throughout the course of your being in grad school anyway. Yeah. So don't even worry about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There's a thing that happens with lawyers and doctors, but also I think therapists, where we're just like, oh, look at us.
Even
like
that.
Now, my supervisor, he was saying like he thought with the lawyers, it was just like, I'm so fucking cool now. I'm like, you date at your level, and then you get a law degree, and you're like, this is who I'm dating. Ugh, I could never.
Okay.
This is the vibe I'm getting from her. But
interesting.
Do you get that vibe?
You said you were having empathy for her?
Because I was that.
Okay.
Because I was that 20
Sounds like
years
you're
ago.
judging both of you.
I am, and I'm also like being compassionate to that part.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Sorry. Go.
No. I think you have a fair point. Yeah, you think that you know better than everyone when you're just like learning all these things about yourself. You're in like the crucible of therapy school where you're doing all of this self-examination.
Yeah. And you're really getting your shit together, doing all the self-care.
Yeah.
Or at least you think. Or at least you're trying to. And now your partner, he doesn't exercise enough. He's not caring for his body like you care for your body.
I hope that sarcasm is like, you can hear it. You can hear it here. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, okay, say more.
It's ridiculous. I mean, I have empathy for her. We've been there, whatever. Don't play this for your boyfriend.
First, don't play this for
I
your
feel
boyfriend. You know
so
exactly what you were
betrayed.
doing.
Yeah. And now you're like putting this question out there and we're going to answer it. And you can just, it's like we're doing all of the dirty work for you.
Good point.
I feel, manipulated.
Mm-hmm.
And
it made me think of like, oh shit. Are they playing this for their partners? Are they like, this is what Jeff and Alex said? And
I mean,
think,
maybe.
I think they are.
Sure. And that's, you can do that, but like, I take no responsibility for what comes out of it.
And we're also being silly. So like,
Yeah.
it's not being delivered in a way where it's going to land the best for
Also,
your boyfriend.
now he knows that like, okay, they've talked about me on this podcast. He's going to listen in. So you better hope that you play this for him or address it before he hears it on his own.
Yeah, exactly.
You better break up with him before before he hears this.
What was her question?
We're just ragging on her.
We're just ragging.
I like that she was like, listen, it's just like it didn't land super duper well, and now I'm in like a little bit of a pickle. Oh, honey, yeah, of course it didn't land well. You shouldn't play this for him. What was her question?
She wants to date somebody who is at her level. And she's like, could you go to therapy, sweetie? And he seems resistant. And could you stop drinking as much? And could you do more self-care? Whatever. And now I'm worried that he's not going to do that and we're not going to be a good match.
You know what? 60% of relationships fail in the course of therapy school. Your graduate school. And you can make requests, but don't expect... Like, I just hear more control happening here.
Yeah, I feel like you've done everything that you can do.
Yeah.
You made the requests. The ball's in his court.
Yeah.
He can decide what he wants to do.
Yeah. You're not the boss of him.
No.
Yeah. A lot of people become therapists because they want to be the boss of people.
That's what happened to me.
Yeah, you wanted to be the boss of people.
I am the boss of people now. Well, not
Jeff
really.
does it his own way. You externalize, I internalize.
Oh, what?
Like you were diagnosing other people.
Oh, right.
Oh, I was just like diagnosing myself.
Oh, I would never diagnose myself.
No, and that's how we're different.
Yep.
That's how we're different. Anyway, yeah, have some grace for yourself.
I think that's the thing. You're asking us like, I think she wants us to let her know what she can say to her boyfriend so that he will, change into somebody that looks like her.
Oh no, we can't do that because that's not real. That's not a fair expectation.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah.
So if your boyfriend never changed, would you still stay with him?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's maybe you chew on that.
Yeah, maybe you chew on that.
Maybe you chew on that.
You know what? Chew on that. Chew on that.
I like this sort of like sicky Alex, who's just sort of, you're a little loose.
I'm a little loose.
you're
shooting from the hip.
Yeah.
I won't be held responsible.
Do not hold her responsible.
Do not.
Okay, we're going to take a quick break to talk about Alex's stuffy nose. Do you have a stuffy nose?
I got a stuffy nose.
How'd you get that?
Beats me.
What are you going to do about it?
I don't just die, I guess.
I think you should think twice.
And not die?
Not die, but instead go to ZocDoc.
What's ZocDoc?
ZocDoc is a website. It's also an app. It's where you can find a doctor in your area, search by insurance, also search by their ratings so you can see what other patients think of their care. You can find somebody in your network who can fix that stuffy nose of yours.
I need someone to fix that stuffy nose of mine.
You do.
I need to stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to ZocDoc.com/solve to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today.
You do.
ZocDoc.com/solved. ZocDoc.com/solved.
Are you ready for the next question?
No, let's go.
Hi there, I'm a Swedish therapist who really enjoy listening to your podcast. You tend to give quite different advice to what I would have done, which is why it's educational as well. I would like to know your take on love language. And as you can hear from my less enthusiastic tone of voice, what I think of it. But as a long-term single woman, I am quite keen to get a different perspective on the whole subject because I do want to meet a man without instantly wanting to rip him apart just because he mentions his love language and demand one of mine. So yes, that's my problem. What should I do about people who think that love language is the end all and be all of everything in dating?
I think we should address the fact that she instantly wants to rip every man apart.
I think so.
Maybe that's the deeper issue than the love languages.
It could be.
Could be.
But I want to validate your experience.
Yeah, it's really frustrating.
Sure, super frustrating.
When all you're seeing out there is words of affirmation and physical touch.
Let me ask you this, caller. Have you thought about getting red pilled?
Get red pilled.
Get red pilled.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
I like that she said that we give advice that she wouldn't otherwise give.
Was that a backhanded?
I think it was a little bit of a neg.
I think she's nagging us. I think I'm in love.
I'm in love with her fully and with the birds in the background.
Oh,
It's
God.
giving Snow White
It
and I'm
is.
here for it. I'm very into this caller. I'm
Yeah.
very into this caller. Love languages are, should we go over them?
Oh, yeah. What
Yeah,
are the 5
okay.
love languages?
Pineapple on pizza.
Nope. Yeah.
Taco Tuesday.
Okay, hold on.
Sarcasm. Going fishing with me. Back massages.
Yeah, those are not
and like a feminine woman. Is this good? Red pill?
Red pill.
Yeah.
Red pill. Physical touch.
Words of affirmation.
Words of affirmation. Gift giving.
Quality time.
Quality tea.
Acts of service.
Acts of service.
I love acts of service.
You're an acts of service girly.
I am an acts of
That's why we
service
didn't work
girly.
out.
No, you don't want to do anything for me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I love acts
Never.
of service. I like all of them, really. Gifts, maybe, like I love a gift, but like, this is the,
Alex.
What?
I love a gift.
I'm
Alex. And I love a gift.
hot take.
Hot take.
I love a gift. Give me a gift. But it is my least favorite of the love languages. I can get myself something. And, okay.
Go for it.
When people give you a gift,
Mm-hmm.
that's a bad gift.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, do you even know me at all?
Oh, I know.
It's
I've-
like you've given me a chore.
Yeah. I've been heartbroken by gifts.
Tell me.
I had a 40th birthday,
Uh-huh.
and my dad and my sister were very excited to send me a gift.
Uh-huh.
And in the mail
Yeah.
was 2 wooden cubes. Already, hate cubes.
Yeah.
Hate cubes.
Does it end?
I'm a spear guy, first of all.
Okay.
Obviously.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Diamond, maybe.
Whoa, sure.
But cube? No. Wooden cubes with a sort of like a black and white, like family photos.
Oh.
No.
Oh, okay.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, bad.
I have no family photos because I don't want fucking family photos.
They're dead to him.
They're all dead to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't need to be reminded that they're alive. They're just like this weird, so it was like a weird kitschy, like, $12. I'm going to put photos. It was just like, this isn't me.
Oh, you hated it.
I hated it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got
For my
it.
40th birthday?
Woof.
Are you serious?
No good.
No good.
No good. Yeah, a bad present's really bad.
Wait, this is our caller. I mean,
We're talking about love
we're
languages.
talking about love languages.
Okay, back to
she
love
doesn't want us
languages.
to talk about love languages. I want to do what she wants us to do.
What does she want us to do?
To shit on love languages.
Okay, love languages are dumb and reductive.
Mm-hmm.
you learn so little about someone through their love. I mean, I guess you learn a little bit, but it's like a conversation starter. It's a way in
It's a way in.
to more and
But
deeper.
like you're saying, or we're saying, like, they're all great. Love me in all the love languages.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like acts of service is number 5, but like totally do all the acts of service if you're gonna wash my dishes.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's like what do you think is a better like thing or tool that encompasses like what love languages wishes it was? Do you think it's like, what is the Gottman thing, the map?
Oh, the love maps.
Love maps.
Yeah. So a love map is like, you know, Alex is a mushroom girly.
I do love mushrooms.
And I'm at the store and I see some like really interesting mushrooms, but she didn't ask for them. But I know that she loves all the mushrooms.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to grab those mushrooms without her asking me. I'm going to come home and be like, look at these interesting mushrooms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's probably a better way. Maybe I would like plan a trip to go foraging without her asking.
Sure. I think what love languages wish they were is like, pay attention to what your partner is into. Be curious about that. Be thoughtful. And then give that to them. We don't need like top 5 things that like your partner's into.
Yeah, which is also kind of Gottman-y of like the bids, small little bids of attention.
Sure.
When you're like, oh, look at this meme or look at this article, or if you're just like sighing, that's a bid for attention.
Yeah.
What's wrong? What's going on, sweetie? Like you're just interested in their world, their inner world. What are you thinking about here?
I'm having like a slideshow of like all of the times like people I've dated have sent me memes like unsolicited and just like no words at all.
That's a bid for connection, Alex.
Sometimes it's really annoying to me.
I get it.
I wish they would just say words.
Yeah.
Just use your words. Okay, my love language is words.
But this is what she's kind of talking about, is just like these men.
These men.
Who are kind of like taking some pop psychology therapy speak terms, and they're not really getting into who they really are. It's a doorway, like you're saying, it could be like a way in to do more exploration, which is what we're encouraging you to do, caller. But we also want to validate that it's super frustrating that this is all that they're coming with.
Yeah, it's a little bare minimum.
It's a little bare minimum.
It's reductive. You deserve better. Yeah. Ask for something. You should challenge them. Ask for something deeper.
It's more of a yes and, though.
Say more.
Yes. Interesting that physical touch is your love language. Tell me more about that. And what else do you want in this relationship? How else do you want to feel loved and cared for?
Yeah.
Physical touch is your love language. Tell me more about all the physical touch that really turns you on.
Sure.
That makes you feel connected.
Yeah. Yeah, get into that.
Yeah.
I want to know what her specific beef is. Like, is she just seeing... I wish she would call back. Please call back.
I think it's what you're saying. It feels reductive.
Yeah.
And it's kind of shallow.
It's shallow. I hate that shit.
You hate shallow shit?
I hate shallow shit. I just really do. Yeah. And I also hate like performative deep shit.
I know you do.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The worst.
Ugh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember our second date where I asked you Therapy Jeff's 8 Therapy Jeff second date questions.
Yeah, I do remember that. Jeff asks every woman he dates his own questions. Diagnosing other people, not himself.
Would you expect anything less, people?
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, caller, go look up Therapy Jeff second date questions. They were good, Alex. They were good.
It's an ad for you.
Everything is an ad for me.
All right. Next question.
I
thought there was going to be some deeper insight there. You remember second date when we talked about those questions? Well, weren't they so good? Weren't they so
Weren't
good?
they so good? Okay, Alex. All right. This is good podcasting.
Okay.
I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 8.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me get to it.
Okay.
I don't know if it's this one or that one. Okay. I've got it.
Wait, are you sending it?
I am sending it now.
Is it 5?
No.
What was it?
7.
7.
We got it on the second date.
We did?
I can't remember.
You can't remember?
I feel like we did.
I can't remember.
Oh.
I've played that question with other partners.
I know. It's a fun question.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you get it, it's like, holy shit.
Oh man,
There's
feels
definitely
so
going to be a
good.
third date.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Hi, Jeff. Hi, Alex. Longtime listener, first time caller. I am about 5 months post breakup of my 5-year relationship. We broke up for a number of reasons. One, he cheated on me. I think in our 3rd year of our relationship, I didn't really find out until the 4th. He was predominantly an avoidant. We went to couples therapy after he told me he cheated on me. He was the best boyfriend in the world. And then he started to fall back into old patterns like lack of communication, avoidance, not doing the bare minimum, not initiating plans or anything. So it got to a breaking point where I figured I needed to prioritize myself and love myself more. And it was probably a motherly dynamic. But he was my best friend, and it was devastating for me to break up with him. It was so hard, but I couldn't deal with it anymore. The situation now is that I lived in England for 10 years. 5 of those years was with him. And I have since moved back to Canada. However, I am supposed to go to a wedding in June. I'm a bridesmaid, and I cannot bear the thought of going back to this place and not seeing him. Even though he doesn't want to see me, he's told me he wants no contact. But going back to a place where I'm in such close proximity to him is really hard. And every day, as that day approaches to my flight, I just feel the absolute dread of it and how much it's affecting me now and how worried I am about how much it's going to affect me while I'm there. Would really love your advice. People have told me I just don't need to go. Or should I go and just claim it and go be a bridesmaid and go see my friends? It's been an extremely difficult transitional period. So I feel like I need that, but also maybe I don't. Would love your advice. Thank you so much.
Honey. Oh my goodness. Oh,
It's a
I
lot.
love her so much.
Do you feel it? Did you feel her coming through?
Yeah, I feel so much compassion for her.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so hard. Wow. Yeah, that's really tough.
Have you ever? Yeah, go ahead.
No. After you.
Well, I mean after you.
Oh, no. After you.
Have you ever been in that situation where you're just like, ugh, I'm going to be in the neighborhood, in the state, whatever it is. I'm going to be around my ex that's somewhere in the area. I can't not contact them. I just don't have the strength to not reach out.
I'm sure it's happened because I'm sure it's happened. I've definitely sent the thinking of you. Hey, I had a dream about you. Just hope you're okay.
Yeah.
I think it's also nice to just send those to people anyway when there's not a charge there, to be like, oh my God, I saw this book and it totally made me think of you. I hope you're well. There's no pressure to respond. Because I would like that.
Sure.
Receiving that.
Totally.
Anyway. Yeah, of course, to be somewhere where it's oof, that place almost feels like an old lover. It's just contained so much history and memory and charge. And then, you feel close to that person just being there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it feel like,
Wait, have you done that before?
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I get to a place where I'm just like, well, I'm obviously going to contact them. So I'm not even going to debate this in my head.
You allow yourself to.
I will be reaching out. Is this going to be a bad decision for everybody? 100%.
Have you reached out even when they've said they don't want you to contact them?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
What was your rationale?
They don't mean it.
They don't mean it?
They don't mean it.
They don't mean they're a very serious boundary.
I was 25 or 6.
Oh, you're a baby.
I'm a baby.
Mm-hmm.
She's a baby.
Mhm.
We're all babies. We had set that boundary 10 to a dozen times before, and both of us always broke it.
Okay.
It was a pattern.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who did it first.
Sure.
Probably me.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, there was a sort of built-in excuse of like, we've been down this road before.
Yeah. It's been blurry.
But once you break that, oh my God, you break it even more and more and more.
It's like cutting school.
It's like cutting school.
It's
oh
a
my
slippery
God.
slope.
I cut so many schools.
Yeah. You gotta.
You gotta.
You gotta. I don't think I've contacted someone after they told me they didn't want me to.
Yeah. I've only done it the once, repeatedly, to the same person.
That feels like an exception.
Yeah.
An exception.
It's like
for
it only
sure.
counts as one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. But the question isn't, should I reach out to him? It's, should I go or should I not go?
The question is, should I go or should I not go?
Honey, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
I think you have to go. Well, you don't have to go.
You can do whatever you want.
You do whatever you want. You're a free human. If you want to sleep with your brother, you totally can. As long as it's consensual for him too. Just a thought experiment. I think that for me, if I didn't go because I didn't want to be reminded, I would be beating myself up for letting him win.
Yeah.
I'd be letting him win. And you can't let the terrorists win. If there's anything I've learned from
Never
American
forget.
history,
Never forget.
you never forget, and you never let the terrorists
Never
win.
let the terrorists win.
God bless America.
Mm-hmm. 9/11. Twin
Jeff.
Towers. Where were you?
But
Okay.
if you fold a dollar bill
Oh, yeah.
in just the right way,
Yeah.
then you can see those Twin Towers.
Yeah.
You know?
I've done that.
Red pill.
What does that mean? That is definitely the red pill.
Okay.
Or, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to go down that road. I just want to keep on talking about ways into getting red pilled. And I don't think that's why people are here.
That's not why she's here.
That's not why she's here.
No, help her, Jeff. Help her, therapy, Jeff.
I agree, Alex. I think she should go. That's how I want to encourage her, what I want her to encourage her to do. And I want her to be really present with the emotions. I think she's like hyper focused on how she's going to feel a lot of pain, and that pain is going to, in order to make that pain go away, she's going to go see her ex. No, are you not following that?
No, I'm hearing you. Keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's going to feel so much intense emotional hurt and turmoil that she's just like, oh, I have to give in and I have to go see him.
Yeah.
I think you can actually tolerate it.
Ooh, yeah.
And I think that you can go even deeper and feel the sadness and feel the grief.
Yeah.
And maybe you're going to have a wonderful time at the wedding. And also you're going to be filled with grief that you're going to let in, and that you're going to be curious about, and that you're going to cry about, and that you're going to talk to all your friends at the wedding about, but not like totally take away from the moment of the wedding because it's her day.
Yeah.
Right. But still.
But you could totally take away her moment at the wedding.
You could.
You could make it all about you if you wanted to.
Yeah. It would be.
Yeah, don't do that.
No, okay.
Don't do
You
that.
could tell the joke that I was about to make.
What were you going to make?
Oh, I thought you were telling me to not do that joke.
Oh, no, I'm telling her to not make it all about her, to steal the thunder.
Don't make it all about you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do go
Mm-hmm.
and have a good time and let yourself feel sad.
Mm-hmm.
And Yeah, make like a new memory
Corrective
of that place.
experience.
Absolutely corrective
Yeah,
experience.
you're going, you're facing your fears, you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna be in your sads, and then you're gonna go back to Canada and get all of that socialism healthcare.
Yeah,
just
that's not
drink
where
it
I
up.
thought you were going.
Just drink up that socialism healthcare.
Yeah, do it.
Medicare for all.
Do it.
Never forget.
Yeah, I think you'll feel really proud of yourself for not reaching out to him.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. What?
Isn't it weird that like when you were a kid and you heard about Pearl Harbor, that's what kids are like experiencing with 9/11?
Huh.
Yeah. Like I remember learning about Pearl Harbor and I'm like, I'm not connected to this.
Yeah.
I'm not really getting all of the feeling and I don't really care. But now kids are learning about 9/11. They're like, 9/11?
Yeah, who cares?
Who cares?
Did you ever have kids in your class who like cried about Pearl Harbor?
No, did you?
I think I remember that happening.
Really?
Yeah.
Must have been a past life thing.
Obviously. Obviously it was a past life thing.
Do you have time for one more question?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, we got like 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Hi, my name's Greta. I'm a grad student getting my master's in psychology, and we just learned about how the pursuit of happiness kind of leads to individuals being more unhappy. And I was wondering if you think there's any truth to ignorance is bliss. Do you truly think that being less aware of ourselves and our surroundings can lead us to being happy? Or do you think in order to achieve true happiness, we need insight into ourselves and like more self-love, I guess? Yeah, thanks.
I don't think insight makes us happy.
No, it makes us sad.
Yeah.
Tortured.
Yeah. But we also can't like unring the bell. Like once you leave the cave, you can't go back in and be like, well, I guess this is a fucking dog. Does everybody get the reference?
Plato's cave.
Allegory of the cave.
Yes.
Plato's cave. Is this good?
We're at the end of the podcast. Alex is
I'm doing
is a little-
great. I
is
feel
doing
great.
good, and she's a little sicky,
I feel great.
and you feel great,
I feel great.
and you're carrying this podcast episode. If I'm being honest,
Really?
yeah,
Well,
you're doing great.
you're welcome.
Did I go too far?
No, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, okay, is ignorance bliss? Probably. What do you think?
I think so.
Yeah, I think probably yes. And like, how do you maintain ignorance, right? Because once you learn something, then it's over. It's over.
It's over.
So you just have to be a dumb little baby for your whole fucking life.
Dumb little baby Theo Vaughn.
No.
That guy is having a great life. I mean, he's rich as fuck.
Do you think he is rich as fuck? Theo Vaughn's having a time.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Maybe ignorance isn't bliss. Well, ignorance is bliss. But if you learn things, how can you have some self-awareness and still pursue happiness? I mean, okay, bliss and happiness are not permanent states of being.
True.
I mean, Jeff is just like watching me unravel.
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's that meme of like the numbers happening.
It is the meme of the numbers happening.
Okay, how can we compartmentalize, or like what like philosophy can we take on
Oh, man.
to like make it so that we can just compartmentalize easily and be in bliss?
This is beginning of the podcast questions. This is my fault. We're worn out.
I'm great.
You're great.
Keep up,
Oh
Jeff.
my God, I cannot keep up.
Come correct, man. Bring it.
I don't know. I think that it's a sort of like the youth is wasted on the young sort of thing. Like the youth don't even know that they're, and I think that like the ignorant people that are
Yeah.
feeling blissful, they don't even have the awareness that they are in a prime position.
Sure, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny because, I mean, I'm sure somebody could look at me and be like, that guy, that guy's ignorance is bliss through and through.
Yeah.
And so maybe I just need to chill.
Everyone needs to chill.
Everyone needs to chill.
We need to chill. We need to go to Walmart.
Oh, do you want to know a fun fact?
Yeah.
A Walmart fact?
Are we sponsored by Walmart?
I hope so.
Okay. What's happening?
Walmart is the biggest store in the world.
Uh-huh.
Like it's the most popular store in the world.
Okay.
Okay. Do you know what the number one item is at the biggest store in the world? Can you make a guess, Alex? Did I see this on a Theo Vaughn clip? Yes, I did.
Okay, that's a good clue. Is it
What do people need?
toilet paper?
That's what I thought. No, but that's not it.
Soap.
Also a great guess, but no.
Peanut butter.
Okay, getting a little closer.
Banana.
Yes.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Good job.
Wow, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Banana. Answer is banana. Bananas are the most popular item.
At the most popular store in the world.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Most popular, that's the most popular item worldwide.
No, just at Walmart.
Right, but at Walmart, worldwide
Walmart.
it is banana.
Uh-huh.
Huh. Okay.
There you go.
Curious. I'd like to see the
Don't worry about
the
it.
citation
No,
on
don't
that.
worry about it.
All right.
Came from Theo Vaughn.
Baby
Doesn't
Theo
get
Vaughn.
doesn't get any higher than that.
All right. Fact, gospel truth.
Yeah.
Um
Oh man, I don't think we answered this question at all.
okay, is ignorance
It's
bliss?
too late for you, babe. You're on the path. You're becoming a therapist. You're like all into
Oh yeah, kiss your bliss goodbye.
Yeah, you're done. You're donezo.
Yeah, again, bliss is not a permanent state of being. I think you can reach it if you get to a point of like life is meaningless.
Sure. I mean, you got to go all the way around.
You got to go all the way around.
You got to like seek enlightenment.
Yeah.
Until you find out that this is all bullshit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then you can just play.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Just play. It doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. You go, okay, Ram Dass again. Ram Dass 1,000 million times. Cosmically, it's a wash. Nothing matters. Choose your choice. It doesn't matter. You're living in this incarnation. You could be Theo Vaughn. You could be Jordan Peterson. You could get totally red-pilled. You could be you going into therapy school, live this life, and then die, and then join back the cosmic cotton candy, the like greater consciousness. Be incarnated into something new. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right?
Right.
Right?
I think that's the clip.
Is this a good way? That's definitely not
That's
the clip.
That's the social media clip.
It's not it.
We just got our clip, folks. We just got our clip. And that is that.
That is that. Thank you for joining us today. We love you all so much. Call in.
Call in, or at the very least, hang out with us next week.
Hang out with us next week.
We love hanging out with you.
We really do.
It feels like we're your friends.
It does feel like
It
we
feels
are
like
your friends.
we're your friends. And guess what? I feel like you're my friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you talking to them or to me?
To them.
Oh, great.
We're
Yeah.
friends.
We're okay. All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Problems. Okay. We've identified